Can't get sniped. Thank God they didn't. I don't know. Fair and exploit into rooms. Can you do that? I mean, technically I could play this thing though, but it's so expensive. And for a boarding ship... Like a banks. It's 100 scrap almost. But I mean, I'm not getting a store anytime soon. I guess I can. I still need docking, clocking. I mean, to be fair, losing crew with this ship is not a big deal. As long as I have one ghost, I can still duplicate those in empty beacons. So I don't think it's a big deal. I really want to keep the scrap for the systems. Probably getting bombs, because eventually these weapons will be useless and I can play my small bomb. Let's see what they have. Is there a fire? That's why. You have to go. Probably runs with 3 mantis. I think that non-elite 3 mantis are only viable in the second boarding wave. I mean, it depends on the rest of your crew. They're still better than humans for boarding. But obviously, if you have normal mantis, then yes, those are better. At least for the first wave. Can I disable? No. Refresh. I really want to store. I can get both hacking and clocking. Barely, but I can. We could get a free ghost, but I don't think I want a ghost. Let's repair for drone parts. Shell territory or mantis turf? I like shells boarding a lot since you can deal the damage immediately. And so their ship, they're very bad for auto ships and flagship, but we have the ghosts for that. So do we go for shells? We also have more options for next sector if we do. Let's go. Can we kill this guard? We don't really have protection. If the drones are bad, no, let's not do that. Okay, early store. Let's go there. Just give me systems. Now for more stuff. Talking. Okay, it's fine. So am I selling all this stuff? Because this thing is also hard countered by clocking. And in this mod, well, many ships have clocking, so I don't think I'm playing this one. Fuck this as well. Yeah, keep these weapons. Or maybe it's time to switch to the small bomb. Is it time to switch? Like they will have to, especially the shells. Yeah, they will have 3 shields for sure. But with 4 shots to deal the damage. That's not happening. I think it's time to switch everything. Quick question, is it that this is overall mod normal that you have a lot of more scrap? Yes, because you have very few empty beacons in this mod. And there are many events that overall gives you more scrap. The game overall is harder than vanilla though. Also, you need more scrap to buy systems and stuff. For example, clocking was 170 instead of 150. And all these upgrades are more expensive. It's 120 scrap for 3 shields instead of 100 and stuff like that. So you get more scrap, but the game overall it's way more difficult. I mean, not way more, but definitely it's more difficult. Especially if you play bad ships. Try to learn the game vanilla medium and fail a bit. I mean, it's a very difficult game. Even in easy, the game, it's very difficult. It's mostly about learning things. Learning enemy, like the weapons, what they are, so you know if an enemy ship is dangerous or not. Learning what are the good things that you want, how to use the scrap and things like that. The game, it's a difficult game. I could buy missiles, but I don't think I'll go that far. Okay. can see more things if I go down. Carabiner needs to be normal is currently sector 5 blocking. One of the things that I saw new players, I saw many new players that they don't go for systems, but systems are very good and important, especially hacking, and then after hacking, blocking. I feel like many new, I don't know if that's your case obviously, but I saw many new players that they just try to upgrade the basic systems and go for weapons, and they don't care about the additional systems that you can buy at the stores, but those are very important. Actually, 2 guys are good enough. Nice auto ship. If you call it assist to the game, what would you add? I don't know, honestly. Also with having 2 weak weapons for 2 shields. Yeah, that's why hacking is very important. If you have hacking, you can play... You can be fine even with bad weapons, just because you can use hacking to remove enemy shields. I can start getting some of them back. I don't need everyone here. Yeah, but usually in vanilla, the things you want to do are... It's not always the case, but in general, the first thing you want is the second the shield. So keep it at 50 scrap to get that. And then keep scrap for a weapon, any decent weapon. And after securing at least a second weapon, you go for more weapons or hacking. So the cloaking is also very powerful. It is, but in the early game, getting a stronger offense, it's usually better. So that should be your priority. I'm taking those 2 jumps even if there are no ships detected before the store. Bitch. Personally removing that. Just die. No, target is the guy. Okay, one more, we'll go to the store and hope that we find the fucking... I want to crop the DNA bank now, but if I don't get scrap before the store, I can't. Easy, so down. have to bomb the thing, I think. Too much stuff. I mean, unless I want to go very slowly. And, nah, fuck it. That's fine. I think last time I played the ship I tried to go Ganji to take advantage of the frost lasers. I mean, frost lasers are just basic lasers. Especially later in the run, the lockdown effect, it's whatever. There will be 8 guys, 4 guys. I mean, is it OP? It's nice, but it's mostly irrelevant, I think. I can't do anything right. Or I can craft the thing. Or where is it? Bombay. Guinea Bank. And no. The first lasers plus heavy laser plus ion force that will be really strong. Like for what? If you're boarding with 4 guys, you don't really need the damage from your weapons. And you're hard countered by clocking if you're playing the Ion 4. Like it's not bad, but you're using what? 7 weapon power. It's a lot. I get some fuels, some repairs, and that's it. I'll wait until we get blocking. I don't want anything here. Yeah, I can do anything. This is fine. Poor auto ships. Actually, there's only one system here. Let's just... Poor auto ships. They can't do anything against ghosts. Yet lore-wise, the rebellion says nothing but actions against the Ghost Dynasty and somehow wins. Maybe they don't buy the teleporters, that's why. I guess we can start getting them back. I just have to make sure they're not running away.